Hey everybody, it's Friday, January 21st. It's 11:30 a.m. 11:30 a.m. I should think about how I articulate. I was taught in theater school to articulate well. It's 11:30 a.m. and that means it is time once again for our midday mindful moment. I'm Reverend Jonathan Zenz. I'm the minister at Unity of Tucson. You have arrived at our Facebook page or my Facebook page or at Unity of Tucson's YouTube page, wherever you're watching. Grateful to have this connection with you. I do this midday mindful moment every single weekday, not every weekday, every Tuesday through Friday at 11:30 a.m. because it helps me be consistent in my spiritual practice. And I make that public so that we can engage in some spiritual practice together. And when we are consistent in our spiritual practice, well, life just gets better all around. So that's what we're here to do. Let's make life better together through practice. What do you say? I have a cat who is desperately trying to hop up onto my lap. Come on, you want to come up here? Oh, now you're not interested. No, yes, you are interested. He's going to come up in just a minute. While he's making his way up into my lap, I will reach out and say hello to Robin and Sue Canavan and Sue Craig. Always grateful to have you join. If you are watching live or on the replay, do post a comment. That way I can reach out and say hello to you. I will, of course, offer this reminder as well, which is to say, you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. Absolutely magnificent you are. Darwin and Jerry are watching over on YouTube. Grateful to see you here as well. So today, I've been on some Zoom calls this morning, and I've had some work happening here at my house. I'm coming to you from my house today. This is the office space in my house, and we've had some work that's been happening here today, and it's change. You know, like we actually had some oleander that we wanted to have removed, and so we made an arrangement to have that oleander removed some time ago, and today is the day that it was all happening. And you know, it's kind of uncomfortable because I've become so accustomed to having something there. You ever have that? Oh, Becky, you love this shirt. Thank you. This is not an endorsement of any properties that I don't own, just to be very clear. It's just a shirt that I love. Anyway, so there's been change happening. And the Zoom call, and I mentioned the Zoom call earlier. The reason that I mentioned the Zoom call is because the Zoom call that I was having, a lot of the conversation was around the way things shift and change in our society and in our world and in spiritual organizations, and how we can we talked a lot about it was a colleague of mine. We talked a lot about how do we manage these feelings of discomfort when there is change. Yeah. Darwin says my cat is after the mouse. Actually, my cat is after just getting some love and attention. Good day to you, Jason. Grateful to see you here. So change can be really uncomfortable, right? There's a tail. Change can be really uncomfortable. But here's the thing that I always try to remind myself when I'm in feelings of discomfort, when it feels like the world is like falling down around me. It's something that I said to somebody many years ago. And, you know, a lot of you will be like, oh my gosh, she's going to say this again. Like, I've heard this before. But you know what? It's a good reminder. And I think that having these reminders, it's always good for me to get this reminder because I need it sometimes. So I said once to somebody, and I'm going to paraphrase my own words. I said something along the lines of, you know, when the world around you seems to be falling apart. This was a kind of a dramatic thing that was happening for this person. When the world around you seems to be falling apart, it's because the limitations that you have placed on your God essence cannot be contained any longer by the circumstances. So something has to change, something has to break down, something has to break through for more of your God essence to show and shine. So that was like, oh, well, that makes a lot of sense to me. And so I carry that with me in my heart now. Whenever I'm experiencing the discomfort of change, it's just allowing the inherent God essence that is the core of my being to shine a little more brightly. And that's, I think, the way we can all look at change. So that's the message today. Even in those places of discomfort, let us welcome change, because it just means that God is shining through more and more and more. And, you know, cannot be limited by the ways we've tried to limit ourselves in our experience. And I'm not saying we do this necessarily purposefully. A lot of this happens at below the level of awareness. And so that's what happens. So let's take this opportunity to relax right where we are, engage in a little bit of some affirmative prayer treatment. And if it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, I invite you to do so. I'm going to choose to close my eyes as it allows me to turn that attention to the inner life of thoughts and beliefs, the inner life of feeling, knowing that that is the point of expression for all that is in the outer life. I'm rooted in an assured awareness right here in this moment, right in this pure, perfect moment, that there is only one infinite power and presence. There is only one source of all creation. There is God and nothing else. This is my faith. And I deepen into this understanding of faith, for this creative energy is infinite. And knowing it as infinite, I recognize that there is nothing separate from it. So we are that very power. We are that very presence. I am God. You are God. We are God. It's all God. It's all God. And it is all constructively flowing forth as creation. Without ceasing, it is always, always allowing itself to be known more and more and more. And so with this understanding, and deep in this magnificent sense of the core identity of being, in remembering who I am and remembering who we all are, I lay claim to this understanding that change is always good. Change is the magnificent flow of spirit letting itself be known and shining more brightly, breaking down those things which are no longer necessary. And so I welcome change, even in the discomfort that I feel sometimes around change. I welcome the good, I welcome the light, and I welcome the life. And so I enjoy and find the joy within the shifting expression of the divine at all times. It is with gratitude overflowing from within that I welcome this understanding. I welcome more of the good. I welcome this light, and I welcome this life. And so with gratitude, I affirm it as so by saying, and so it is. Amen. So it is. Amen. Another amazing day. Let today be amazing. I'm choosing to experience an amazing day. How about you? Well, grateful to share this time with you. Always grateful to share this time with you. Do join me again. The next Midday Mindful Moment will be next Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. And so Tuesdays through Thursdays is the Mindful Moment. Do continue to comment. Thank you, Jason. Thanks. Hello to Sherry. I see that you've joined us as well. Join us again for the Midday Mindful Moment next week and every Tuesday through Friday. Join on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. if you are so inclined to experience a guided meditation with me. That is virtual at unitytucson.com. Of course, our celebration service at 10 a.m., both virtual or in person, so you can join in person or watch online. Do continue to comment, click those reaction icons, and share the prayer. That's it. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Peace and blessings to you. Make your day magnificent, and know that you are magnificent. Not because of anything you do. It's just who you are. All right, bye, everybody.